Gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
We have already started here. Saka. There's the header. No, not the best of headers. Quarter of an hour played. Havertz. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Robertson. Konate. Half an hour played now. Here's Jones. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. Soboslai. And that's played. Decent hit! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Diaz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Always onto this. Gakpo.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ranieri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute
Bradley.
at a time.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Havertz. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's an excellent interception. And here's Martinelli.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Gets his pass away. Look at the space here. Can he finish? They've scored! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Van Dijk. Gravenberg. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Havertz. Alisson will lay claim to that. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal finding their passes. Soboslai, who's set up one goal so far. He's shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back to the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai, and it's Salah, and Bradley. That's good running with the ball. Havertz! Martin, oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Waneri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Diaz. Waneri. Saka. Jones.
2 added minutes
Just
has been
eases him off the
indicated.
ball. Mikel Merino running with the ball. Waneri. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by, and the separation now is left to penalties.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Saka steps up for his penalty. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Havertz will take their second. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Liverpool looking to draw level.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And stepping up, the skipper. Big character, big moment, big save. Diaz comes up, their fourth taker. And he's missed it. Martinelli is the fourth man to step up. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Gravenberg is the fifth volunteer. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Arsenal are looking to save match point. It's in, he's kept them in it. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right
Please make
preparations
sure to watch the
and
screen
still
for
end
an
up on the
information
losing
bulletin
side.
from the regional
I
police
don't think they'll be
department.
going out tonight.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I can be anything I want, anything I want, anything I want. I can
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet.
And a header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Modric cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe, he gets big! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. De Jong. That's a sharp pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks and...
Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In for a header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Lewandowski.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe! Plenty to aim at here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, important interception. Change of plan here, perhaps.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Gavi, who does have an assist to his name. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Balde. He won't be happy with that one. Balde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simple, certain, if... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. It could be, and the shot! Oh, it's gone in! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level.
Decent hit! In for the pieces! A whisker high.
Bellingham probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gavi. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Dani Olmo. Turnamen with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
Lewandowski has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Turnamen. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Hits one! Turns and goes back. It's Pedri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Turnamen gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass is just off target.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would have...
It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a great pick-out. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's out for a goal kick. Goulet. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rudiger aims beyond the defence. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rudiger can get it clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Shaw now looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a good ball through. Interesting ball. They played right into his path. He's had a hit! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bellingham is onto this. Diving header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Diallo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Højlund. Great ball, and he's in. Now the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes
Rudiger.
added time.
Højlund looking to add to his one-on Højlund! And more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on, yeah.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Casemiro gets it clear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Martinez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goulet and Rodrigo. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Hoyland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ahmad! And how did he not make it 4?
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Rodrigo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Casemiro. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed.
Shapes to shoot!
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 16. Ahmad.
That's a decent clearance.
Mainu.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 13. Number 17.
He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes, and he's had a hit! And the keeper read that really well.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Manchester United have their third corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Manchester United are coasting towards victory. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Zixi is in a really good position out wide. Nice control. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. And it's Eriksson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Rodrigo. Time and again they are repelled. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Onana catches it safely. Bruno Fernandes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Casemiro. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Højlund! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goulet. And that is a little undercooked. He's shifting through the gears here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot's on here. Great hit! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodrigo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah.
Rodrigo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Højlund. And Dalot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's cause for mild irritation. Ahmad. Menu. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Goes for the header! Oh, in he goes again! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
In for a header! Madrid are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. That's good vision. Onana attempts a clearance. Belts one. Ahmad. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! And again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
The attendance for this match was
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Martinez. In with the challenge. Zirkzee. Now Menu. Vinicius Junior. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Menu. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance here. And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
After 77
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 37.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Played back. And he's had a hit! And the keeper's well positioned. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Ericsson. Looking for the runner. He is through here! Oh, smashing header!
Added time.
Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodrigo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
I've been down with the groove and the rhythm. From a sea where I go and make a living. Looking at you different. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Yeah. Cause you my lady, I will holler. Go tell me how you feeling. Cause lately we've been dealing with the realest emotions. Yeah. Struggle been real, the bubble revealed. Yeah. We gotta reveal. Since the younger they just want me to fail. Love life in the midst of the madness, how it happened. Let's get down, I don't wanna waste your time. Woke up in the morning, felt the blessings.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Mendy brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mendy. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bellingham. That's very neat. Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Valverde! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Fofana. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rafael Leao. In towards the middle. Rudiger getting this one clear. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Fofana wins the duel this time. Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Fofana. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Rafael Leao. Joao Felix. Knocks it out wide. He's in a good position here. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Shifted upfield. Turnamen. Bellingham. For Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And here's Mbappe.
How many
Vinicius Junior! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Fofana. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Abraham. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Joao Felix. Rafael Leao! Vinicius Junior. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Turnamen. Oh, good ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
numero
It's their
79.
second corner of the game.
Numero 90. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero
He's
7.
going for goal!
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Alexander-Arnold put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Musa. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Courtois can claim that. And here's Rafael Leao. Bellingham.
Milan have a simple task to find something.
Rafael Leao! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on... Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
Don't believe Could've guessed you're the best of health, but you feel like someone else.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mateus Nunes certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bradley. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here to get them off and running. What a sensational save from Ederson!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Reinders. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Bernardo Silva. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Diaz. Robertson. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Foden. Reinders. Haaland. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice interception, well timed. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. And Bradley. Showing good feet. Looking for options for movement. Great hit!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's following up! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's half-time here. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And
Well, I would
please
say,
welcome
Peter, that the
to the
scoreline
field.
isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Endo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's lofted through here. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back. Reinders. Played out towards the right wing. Drilled in low. It's going to go a long way. And he's cut it out. Oh, that's neat. Haaland. And here's Haaland. That is great defending, so alert.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
29,514.
Akanji. Guardiol. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Soboslai. Gakpo is in a really good position now. And the finish! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Van Dijk. Bradley. Bradley. Mohamed Salah.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Soboslai. Guardiol.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he was alert to it. Guardiol. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Played back in. Endo. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Mohamed Salah shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Denied by the crossbar.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This then to level matters. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Foden is second man up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Liverpool looking to draw level. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Liverpool must score here to stay in it. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Liverpool fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Barnes stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Fran Garcia.
Such good technique.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he was alert to it. Now it's Wilson. He's through, now is he in? He can run onto that. And the shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius, there's the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's...
And a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid hits one! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Newcastle present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Pope will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, brilliant save by Pope!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Rodrigo! Might be chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Linton, target. Turnamen cuts it out. Bellingham. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. That has not
There
gone
will be
well.
3 minutes added time.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field, number 11, Harvey Bone.
And the second half gets
Coming on the
underway.
field is number 28.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Isaac! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Driving on and making good progress. Played back in. Alex, can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's let fly. It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Willock. Driving through the middle. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's just a little long. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He is through here. Mbappe. There's the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Newcastle are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Wilson. There's the hit! Newcastle with the corner, they're first. Has a shot! It's a goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Willock, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's gone for goal! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Rudiger. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo, he's shifting through the gears here. No, he's not getting his way this time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Willock. For Joelinton. That's been cut out, well played. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold, this is promising. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Memorabilia from today's match is now on
All
sale.
that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
It's an expensive game. Work hard so you can play. There's hunger in your eyes for milk and honey paradise. One with a lucky hand. Say goodbye to middleman. What will
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. And he's being shifted off it. Gavi. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Doku. Foden. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And here's Foden. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a fabulous ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Gavi has got himself a free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. So a Barcelona free kick. Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. Can he finish?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Haaland. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Bernardo Silva plays it short. And that should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Quickly taken. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Gundogan. And the shot! Foden! And he's taking no chances there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pedri. And Fermin. And here's Yamal. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
There will be 3 minutes.
That is
at a time.
lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pedri. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. He's onside. Goes in for the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing.
It's a mighty effort. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And a header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not... Big chance! He scores! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
They're still trying to make a game of this. That is good alertness. Rafinha. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gets his pass away. Dani Olmo crosses. Ederson deals with it effortlessly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he was alert to it. Rodri. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Akanji.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foden is in a really good position out wide. Eric Garcia. Now it's Dani Olmo. And now the breakaway. Nicely spread. And the counter is on. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well played. Dani Olmo.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha, there's the hit! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Eric Garcia. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar... And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Rafinha, spread neatly. Lovely feet. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fermin. Rafinha has it in a wide position. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
What time is it? When I'm moving to the center, I can take control. When you're moving to the center, darling, I'm control. Lose, when we lose, I don't we lose, I we lose, never fly lose, never lose. Trust me, I be self-made. I have in my vein. One day I get the. I see it happen one day. No one can beat me but me. It is outrageous with me. I win my track to them, please. I stand up bending my knees. See me fix up. Everything nice and sweet and shine. Fix up. I wanna see you on that track. Fix up. Everybody wanna see me fix up, shine. Fix up. What time? When I move into the center, I take control. When I move into the center, I don't lose, I lose.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And the shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ugarte.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Højlund clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's been given away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Big header! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid go into the lead. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Martinez. Now Menu. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zirkzee. He has found the way through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ahmad! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries a header! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Please welcome our players.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has not gone well. Højlund has created one goal already. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Rodrigo! Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. And he's taking no chances. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
71,649.
Rodrigo.
Well played and well cleared.
Ball's gone out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendy. Oh, terrible pass. Big chance, must be! He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shaw delivers. He's got goal. And that's a real chance missed.
Højlund has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Mainu. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Ugarte
Eriksson.
picks it up from the goal kick. Ahmad. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Bellingham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, red, nice interception. Valverde. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mason Mount.
And that could set him on his way. He's found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hawk. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Diallo first in line. And he has done his bit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Mount will take their second. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So, the second man in line. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
This to double their advantage. Off the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
And stepping up, the skipper. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Manchester United are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And that doubles their lead. He must, but can he? Saved! And there's your hero! Manchester United have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to avenge it their way.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. Can he finish? It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Lewandowski. Rudiger makes the interception. Lucas Vazquez. Turnamen cuts it out. He can run onto that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Fran Garcia. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. It's a goal kick. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be a throw-in. Goulet. Turnamen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Vermin. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And here's Lewandowski. Goulet. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a decent clearance. He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rafinha. Gavi. Bellingham. Goulet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Balde. Araujo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! Yes! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Terrible error, duly punished. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Lucas Vazquez. Goulet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! There's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Half an hour played now. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Goulet. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fermin. Yamal! Danger averted for now. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Fermin. Lewandowski. Oh, important interception. Fran Garcia. And Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He might be in here! Mbappe! That's tidy. It's a great ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Foot in. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goulet. He's got a side of goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Madrid are still that goal to the good. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turnamen. Goulet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. No, that's been intercepted. Fran Garcia. Goulet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. The message is clear. None shall pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Taken back almost at once. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! And he's following up! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that was vital. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Madrid from one behind.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Rafinha is the man who's second in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Rodrigo is third in line. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Dani Olmo is the third man to step forward. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Vinicius Junior is the fourth man to step up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Courtois obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Courtois must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So just time for